When you want to do a big change, but life circumstances aren't letting you, or at least we think they aren't letting us. Let's talk about this. Roll it. Had a great email come in from somebody who wants life changed. They want something big, drastic to do, something spectacular. They're bored with their life. They know there's more to life, and then they're kind of going, what should I be doing? Can I do it? Can I not? They're being held back by, in their case, kids, and they're just kind of like, am I thinking about it wrong? Well, let's look at this email. Hi, Nikos. I took some time to really reflect after my wife and I separated. We had a good split and there was no tension. That's awesome. That's rare. Rare. Be happy for that. For some reason, she still wants to be friends. I'm guaranteeing you, if somebody's listening to this who's divorced and they had a crazy divorce, man, you're lucky. I'm 47 and I'm just kind of lost. I married her when I was young, fresh out of school. Kids are doing their thing. I am feeling like something is missing in life. I want to move to another city, but I don't want to leave the kids. Have you ever talked to someone who was in my position before? Am I thinking wrong on this? No, you're not, and it's something that everybody would think. Let's put this into perspective. You have been married for a long time. You then got divorced. Your kids have grown up to that point where they have their own lives. And, on one part, you want to stay in their lives. And on the other part, you want to go experience life. You want to go see the stuff that you've probably missed. You missed, if you're 47, your kids are growing up, you probably got married very, very, very young. Like when you're staying out of school, like high school, not university or college. So the reality of what you're, how you're saying this, and, you mentioned in here that you're feeling kind of lost and you married her when you're young, and the idea of what's gone on with leaving the kids behind. You're not leaving the kids behind. The kids are grown up, and let's put this into a perspective of really what are the priorities here. On one end, you have your life and what you need to do. You've missed out on a whole bunch of opportunities that you never experienced. And yes, when you probably open up Facebook and Instagram and you see all these people traveling and doing all these wonderful things, you're probably thinking, man, I'd love to do that. On the other hand, if you're living in a small city, in the country, somewhere like that, you're probably thinking, I wish I was living in the bigger city so I can go meet more people, get out there. Where am I going to meet somebody new now? I'm 47. Who am I going to be meeting? If we reverse that, say you're in the city and you're going, man, I'm sick and tired of this city. And the city is just, what do I do? And I want to move out to the country, move to the suburbs. I want to go somewhere where I have more space, more freedom that I don't have from the city. Do you see where I'm going with this? The grass is always greener on the other side. What prevents us from going to the other side to experience it is our mentality. It's us making excuses. You are making an excuse right now, and your kids are the excuse. You don't live in 1985. Technology has evolved drastically. You do not need to be here in the present moment with your kids next to them to make sure that you are there for them. This is as simple as if you said, hey, I want to move out 4 hours to the cottage. You can go live at that cottage 4 hours away. You have a phone, you have internet, you can talk to them, you can see what they're doing, and you're 4 hours away to go see them. If you move across, the country, you get on a flight and you're right back. The question is, how much of this do you have? And if you have this, then it makes things a lot easier. If you don't, well, it makes things a little bit more challenging, but still doable. So when you're looking at this whole idea, ask yourself, is this an excuse? Is this something that you're telling yourself to stop you from that fear of going and doing? You gotta understand there would be fear in your situation. You haven't done anything different for how many years? You were in this routine. kids eventually got older and, you know, you're still doing the routine. Your wife eventually said, hey, we're done. You're still in that routine, same place, same things. Do you want to make changes? Of course you do. That's why your life is how it is right now, in that mental state of how you're thinking it. Who wouldn't want change? And the question is, how much change are you comfortable with? What are you really comfortable with doing? What are you really comfortable with executing on? And if you want to make things easier, this would be to go talk to your ex-wife, talk to your kids. Tell them how you're feeling. Tell them what you've been thinking. Draw out a roadmap for yourself, you know, and see how much support you get for them. If there's support from them, your decision will certainly be easier. And if you don't get support from them and they say, what the hell, what are you doing this for, and all this and that, well, now you have another thing to really think about. You've been around them, helping them and all that, and they don't want you to leave. They're worried with their fears. And you're just coming to the same conclusion of you want more things with your life. You want to see more things. You want to do more things. You want to experience. And that only comes if you decide to do. Sitting around wondering if it's the right thing to do isn't getting you anywhere. So take some time and really ask yourself, oh, why is this fear here? Then do a few things that will help you make your decision better or easier to make. One, jump into writing everything down that you want to do. Write down everything that you want to go experience. Write down those things that you would, you know, if you were to get up and move to go to another city, what city would it be and why? Go take a weekend and go see everything there. See how it is. You know, if you're moving 4 or 5 hours away, or, you know, moving across country, maybe you want to go, you know, one person I was talking to about this topic, and they lived in New York, and they got up and left, and they went to California. They wanted to live by the beach, and they did it. They got on a plane and went for a month and hung out, saw everything, came back, packed up, and left. And they just fly in whenever their family needs them. They wanted to be by the water. They wanted to go experience that lifestyle. They wanted to see the world from the other side, that other side where they thought it was greener, and if they liked it or not, they could always come back. So write everything down too. Write down how much it's gonna cost you. Write down what is this, you know, movement gonna be in the long run. This will bring more of a confidence boost for you because you'll be able to look at the numbers and say, is this doable? I'm not going blindly into it. 3, ask yourself, what are the biggest reasons of doing this? And write them all down so that you have them somewhere where you can read them and really understand them and feel them every time you're feeling like maybe you made the wrong decision. Take this plan and take all these things and put it into a plan, and then take this plan and go out there and, you know, talk to your ex-wife, talk to your kids, be like, this is what I'm planning on doing, and this is how it's going to be, and, you know, what do you think? And get that support you need. I'm pretty sure they're going to support you on it. And unless it's like something crazy, and, you know, they're just kind of like, what are you talking about? But, you know, with the more normal stuff, I don't see how somebody would not want to support you. And I mean, this is just you going through those fear emotions, and these steps, I think, can really put things into perspective of what is something that's good and healthy for you that could really help you move in that right direction. My name is Nikos Rentas. This is mentorsapproach.com. Hit that like if you like what you see, and of course hit the subscribe button to get more of a daily motivational thought to get your mindset moving in the right direction. And of course, leave a comment below. Maybe you've experienced this, maybe you're going through this, or maybe you're thinking about this, and, you know, leave your thoughts below. What have you done? What would you do? And, you know, who knows, maybe somebody's reading it and you might help change a life.